So mark out number 1, and we're going to start on number 2. And the directions have a word that I love in it. The directions say to estimate. I didn't mean to mark that out. I meant to underline it. Estimate. And I love estimate because that means we get to change the numbers to where they're going to go in there evenly with a bunch of zeros on the end. The past couple of days, we're used to dividing numbers with zeros under the hood and on the outside of the hood. We're used to getting rid like 1 0 for 1 0, or maybe even 2 zeros for 2 zeros. And so that's what we get to do today. I don't see any zeros up here, so let's fix it by estimating where it will go in there evenly, okay? Start shaking your head if that makes a little bit of sense. So right off the bat, if I was going to write this number, I don't want you to, but if I was going to write this number, it would be 287 divided by 42. There is nothing about that problem that looks easy, unless I fix the outside and the inside where, watch, where it'll go in there evenly with no remainder. That's the whole point of when you see this word compatible, it means they're going to go in there perfect. They're going to fit perfectly together, okay? And right now, it doesn't fit perfectly together. So on your scrap paper, I want you to draw a hood. And let's start with this number outside of the hood first. When you see 42, tell me you're thinking 40. Are you? Okay. Now, when would we ever bump that up? Put your hand out. I haven't even asked the question. When would we ever bump this up to 50? What numbers would that have to be in order to bump up to 50? Holler them out, Eric. 45? 46? 47, 48, or 49. But I haven't made it to the halfway mark yet. Don't y'all agree? Okay, so I agree that that's 40. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to turn that into a 0 right there. And I want you to draw from that 4 an arrow to that 2. That's the first thing I want you to do. And let's ask ourselves, if I was a size 4 shoe, could I cram myself into a size 2 shoe? No. Now I want from that 4, I want you to draw an arrow to the 20 and the 8. If I was a size 4 shoe, could I fit into a size 28 shoe? Now here's the question. Can it go in there evenly? Does 4 and 28, are they compatible? Do they go in there evenly? They do. So I don't have to change 28. I'm going to leave that the exact same thing because it's compatible. Okay, now watch this. I see 1, 2, 3 digits. Do I have 3 digits under my hood right now? No, I only have 2 digits, don't I? So watch how I make my 3rd digit. I just put a 0. Now, I promise you this is going to work. This is going to be compatible. So 1 0 for 1 0, and 4 times what gets me 28? 7. There's your answer. Okay, let's do another one. So I want you to draw a hood on your scrap paper. And I really thought about changing that 11 to 10, but I think we can leave it because we know our 11s. So I think we should leave that 11 the same. Okay, now on your paper, from this 11, I want you to draw an arrow to 3. And I want you to ask yourself, can 11 fit into a size 3? No. Yes or no? No. Can 11 fit into a size 32? Yes. But here's the key. Can it fit perfectly? Is 11 times anything 32? No. Now this is where we get to change something. We can go a little bit lower. We could go a little bit higher. So 11 times something that's very close to 32. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? What are you thinking? Which is what? So under the hood, right? 33. Gosh, that's going to fit perfect. And how many digits do I have here? 1, a 2, a 3. A 1, a 2, a 3. Okay, see how this is working? It's going to fit perfectly. So 11 times what is 33? What did y'all tell me? 3. Am I done? No. What do I have to do now? 0. Bring up a 0. There's your answer, 30. Okay, let's keep going. On number 4, draw your hood. I would want to put 72 on the outside of the hood. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? What are you thinking? Just say it. 70. I agree. change that 2 right there to a 0 on your paper. Now it's not 72, it's 70. I like it so far, but we're not finished yet. Now take that 7 and see if 7 would go into a 2. Will it? No. Take that 7 and see if 7 will go into 20. Will it? Yes, it will. It will, but it won't fit perfectly. Let's make it fit perfectly. When you think of 7 times something that's really close to 20, are you thinking what I'm thinking? What? 21. Oh, yeah. And it's okay if you go over a little bit. And now watch, because I want to make sure that you know the right amount of digits under the hood. 1, 2, 3 digits. 1, 2, 3 digits. Okay, now let's go 1, 0 for 1, 0. And 7 times what gets you 21?
3.
3. There's your answer. Are you starting to catch on how we change the numbers where it goes in there evenly? Number 5. Kiara, what do you want to make 62 become?
60.
I agree. So turn that into a 0. Draw your hood, and I'm putting 60 on the outside of the hood. Okay, so here's our chance to fix these numbers where they'll go in there evenly. So Kiara, could 6 fit into a 5? No. Kiara, could 6 fit into a 55?
Yes.
Now you got to figure out what number times 6 that will be so close to 55, and you could go a little bit under or a little bit over. 54. Good job. That's exactly right. But now I got to make sure I have the right amount of digits under my hood. How many digits were in this number? 1, 2, 3. Am I finished up here under my hood?
No.
What do I need up here? A 0. Good. Now let's go 1, 0 for 1, 0. And class, what 6 times what gets me 54? 9. There's your answer. Good, Kiara.
Isn't there 2 numbers for that one? 60 and 54?
No, the answer is just 9.
600 could be 1.
Number 6. Bentley, when you see 23, what do you want to change 23 to, sister? 20. So put a 0 right there over that 3. And on your scrap paper, put 20 outside the hood. Okay, let's take that 2. And let's draw an arrow to that first number 8. Bentley, is 2 times anything 8? Yes. Hey, guys, sometimes you don't have to change the first number because 2 times something is exactly 8. It fits together perfect, so 8 stays the same. If it'll fit, leave it. And I see 1, 2, 3 digits, so you need 1, 2, 3 digits. Okay, now stop and look at me for a minute. This number we changed. This number we changed. This number we changed. This first number we didn't change because it fit perfectly. If it fits perfectly, leave it. Does that make sense? You want it to be that number. You want it to. So let's get rid of this 0 for this 0. And 2 times what's going to get me that 8? 4. Am I done?
No.
No, I still have that 0 to bring up, don't I? So my answer is actually 40. Number 7, Colin. What do you want to change this 48 to be? Right here, bud. 50. I'm writing it on top of that. And then I'm putting 50 on my scrap paper. We'll take your 5 and draw an arrow to that 2. Colin, can 5 ever fit into 2?
No.
No? Take your 5 and draw an arrow to that 24. Colin, can 5 fit into 24?
Yes.
But does it fit perfectly and compatibly?
No.
No. Can you think of something I could change 24 to be that 5 would go in there evenly? 25. Good job. And I see a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 digits that time. So we got to make sure we have 4 digits under the hood. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are y'all tracking how to find the digits under the hood? Shake your head if you are, okay? So a 1 0 for 1 0. 5 times what gets me 25?
5.
Am I done? No, 1 0. Okay, I'm going to do a few at the bottom and then we're going to turn to the back. Keeper, pick one at the bottom that you think is the hardest one down there, bud. 20. He thinks 20 is hard. Well, Keeper, if you saw 58, would you want to leave it 58 or would you want something with zeros on it? 60, I agree. So I'm changing that to 60. And I'm putting 60 on my scrap paper and I'm drawing the hood. Okay, now let's take our 6 and let's draw an arrow to our 5. Keeper, what do you know about 6 going into 5? What does that mean? It won't work, will it? Take your arrow and go from 6 to 57. What do you know about that, Cooper? It'll work, but will it go compatibly? Will it fit perfect? So now you got to think of 6 times something that's very close to 57, and you could go a little lower or you could go a little higher. Well, let's just start hollering out some things. What's 6 times 7?
42.
Okay, this is Cooper. What's 6 times 7?
22.
Is that close? 42? Okay, what's 6 times 8? Uh-oh, what's 6 times 8, class?
48.
Is 48 close enough?
Yeah.
I think we could go higher. What's 6 times 9?
54.
Yeah. Hey, how are you? We're in the middle of a lesson, okay? 6 times 9, what did y'all say? 54. Ooh, do y'all think 54 is as close to 57 as we can get? Maybe. So watch. Here's one choice. I like that choice. What's 6 times 10 then? 60. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So y'all, raise your hand if you're voting for 6 times 9. That's a good answer. Raise your hand if you're voting for 6 times 10. I guess we're doing 6 times 10 then. They're both good. Now let's think how many digits need to be under the hood. A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Now 1 0 for 1 0. 6 times what is 6? 1. Am I done?
No.
Here's 1 0. Am I done?
No.
No. Here's 2 zeros. Am I done?
Yeah.
There's your answer. 100. Okay, it's pretty easy, isn't it? Yeah. You just got to change the numbers where it'll fit compatibly. Do what? What?
We can probably do it mental if possible.
I think the goal is to eventually do it mentally. I think you're right. Okay, Caden, pick a number. 8 to 22.
21.
21. Caden, do you like the looks of 44?
No.
What do you want it to be?
40.
40. Look, I'm changing that to a 0 right there. And on scrap paper, I'm writing 40. And I'm drawing my hood. Now let's draw some arrows. Is 4 ever going to fit into a 7?
Yeah.
Yes. But will it fit perfectly? No. So can you think of 4 times something that's really close to 7? What would that be? 4 times 2, which is actually what? 8. So look, instead of 7, we have an 8 there. Now let's count our digits. A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Oh my gosh, now this is so easy. Because all we got to do is get rid of these zeros. And didn't y'all say 4 times 2 was 8?
Yes.
Yeah? Am I done?
No.
What do I need?
0.
Am I done?
No.
What do I need?
0.
0. There's your answer, 200.
That's a lot faster than the other one.
They're all pretty easy. Hope, last one I'm doing on the front.
17.
17. Hope, do you like the looks of 32?
No.
What do you want it to become?
30.
30. I'm changing that to a 0. And then I'm putting 30 outside of the hood. Now I got to figure out what goes inside the hood. We'll take this 3 and draw an arrow to this 1. Is 3 going to fit into 1? No. Take this 3 and draw an arrow to 17. Is 3 going to fit into 17?
Yes.
But is it going to fit evenly? No. 3 times something that's very close to 17. Jake Lee, what are you thinking? 3 times 6 is 18. Love it.
Or 3 times 5.
Yeah, but I think 15 would be too low because look, how do you go from 17 to 18? Just by 1. And how do you go from 17 to 15? By 2. So I think that's the better answer. Okay? Okay, so I see a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 digits. A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 digits. 1 0 for 1 0. And 3 can go into 18. 6 times. Am I done?
No.
No, with 1 0. There's your answer. 60. Okay, please give me a thumbs up that this is the easiest thing you've ever done. It's really not the easiest thing you've ever done, but it's pretty easy, isn't it? Okay, turn the page. Let's see here. Number 23. The sign shows the price of baseball caps for different pack sizes. Look over here at your different sizes. You got some small caps, you got some medium caps, and you got some large caps. Get your pencil and Coach. And let's see who can listen for a key word, okay? Coach Lewis will buy the medium-sized pack of caps. What is the most important word in that sentence? Did you hear what I heard? Medium. You're exactly right. Underline medium. So guess what? I'm going to come over here and I'm going to circle it. Did Coach Lewis want the small caps? What do you know about small caps? Too much information. Did Coach Lewis want the large caps?
Nope.
What do you know about large caps? Too much information. He only wants the medium cap. Okay? Now get your pencil here on about. About how much will each cap cost? What's the key word in that sentence? Do you know? About. You're exactly right. Why is that so important, Eric?
It's saying how much.
Estimate. You're exactly right. So I got all these caps that cost $270, and I'm splitting it up among 32 caps, but I don't like the number 32. What do y'all want to change 32 to be? 30. Change that to 30. Now ask yourself, can 3 go into a 2?
No.
Can 3 go into a 27?
Yes.
Can it go in there evenly?
Yes.
Yes, it can. Yes, it can. So 27 stays the same.
Wait, what? I can? Yes.
3 times 9 is 27. Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah. And guess what? I'm just going to do this. Because look, $270 is the same as $270. I'm not putting the decimal in it. Okay, that's the exact same thing. So a 1 0 for 1 0, and 3 times what gets me 27? 9. So how much is each cap going to cost? $9. But hold on, we're not finished. Because it says to write an equation. So what did I actually divide over here? What did I divide?
30.
No, I did not divide 30. Say the big number first. 270, and put a dollar sign, because that was actually money. And we divided that by 30. And that told us how much each cap cost. And each cap cost how much? $9. There you go. There's your equation.
Yeah, that's actually one of the easiest things I thought of. Except for something.
Number 24. There are 91 days until the craft sale. Autumn needs to make 817 rings before the sale. She wants to make about, oh, I love that word, about the same number of rings each day. About how many rings should she make each day? Listen to me. Hey, I got all this stuff I got to do, and I got 90 days to do it in. Watch me. I'm going to do some on Sunday. I'm going to do some of my work on Monday. I'm going to do some of my work on Tuesday. I'm going to do some of my work on Wednesday. What am I doing with my time? I'm splitting up my time to do all these rings, aren't I? But I love this word about. So I'm not going to leave that as 91. What do you think I'm going to change it to? 90. Oh, yeah. And up here in the problem, change it to a 0. Now draw an arrow from that 9 to the 8. If you're a size 9 shoe, can you fit into a size 8 shoe? No. Now draw a 9 to that 81. If you're a size 9 shoe, can you fit into an 81 shoe? Can you fit into it evenly? Yes. So I'm not changing 81. That would be silly to change it. How many digits are in 817?
3.
How many digits do I have so far?
2.
So I need a 0 there, don't I? 1 0 for 1 0. And 9 times what gets me 81? 9. So how many rings should I make each day? 9. And that way, by the time the craft fair came, I would have all my rings made. Wonder what kind of rings that is. Like,
What if it's fire? What rings of fire?
rings of fire? Maybe.
Rings of lava.
Ooh, maybe. Number 25. A company purchased 3,122 bottles of water. Each department needs 55 bottles. Hey, look at me. It'd be like at school. They bring a whole bunch of water in there to the front office, and I get some water, Miss Kennedy gets some water, Miss Anderson gets some water, the gym gets some water, the music department gets some water. What am I doing with the water? Splitting it up, aren't I? Oh, I hope I hear the word about. Which compatible numbers provides a better estimate? Ooh, I don't hear about, but I heard estimates. Same thing in it. For the number of departments that can get the bottles needed. So they're giving you 2 choices. Okay? In this first one, they changed 3,128 to 3,000. Do you like that answer? They changed 55 to 60. Do you like that answer? Maybe. That's one choice. In this number, they changed 3,128 to 3,000. Do you like that answer? They changed 55 to 50. So now you have a choice. You're either going to have to vote for the first one, or you're going to have to vote for the second one. So raise your hand if you're for the first one. Why are so many for? Nobody's going to vote for the second one. Luke, you're voting for the second one? Okay, y'all put your hands down. I want to hear why you think 55 should be 50. Because everybody else thinks 55 should be 60.
Because it's easier.
Huh?
Because it's easier.
Easier?
Wait.
Let's think about it. Hey, look at me. If that orange chair is 50 and that black podium's 60, what's the exact halfway point between 50 and 60?
55.
55. What if you land right on the middle point? Are you supposed to go backwards or are you supposed to move up? Up. So this is the better answer. No, just write it. 3,000 divided by 60. And just write 3,000 divided by 60. Okay, last one I'm doing. Number 26. Rita had $20. So in your mind, see a $20 bill in Rita's pocket. Okay, do y'all see that? She's already got it in her pocket. Then she, oh, I love this word. What does it say?
Save.
And how much did she save each week?
$5.85.
And she did that for 8 weeks in a row. Somebody tell me what to do. I saved $5.85 this week. I saved $5.85 next week. I saved $5.85 the next and the next and the next for 8 weeks. Tell me what to do.
8 times. No.
Why would you put this small number on top? You're right, but why would I put 8 on top? Okay, tell me what to do.
5.80.
Say it like money.
$5.85 times 8.
Okay. I think you were going to say that, Eric, but you were saying the little number on top. It wouldn't be 8 on top. It would be $5.85 on top. Okay? That's all I was asking you to do was switch the order. Okay? Now notice I'm multiplying, so I didn't line up my decimals. I don't have to do that when I'm multiplying. Okay? Keeper, be my teacher. I forgot how to do this.
8 times 8.
Eh,
Or 8 times 5.
is
40.
carry a 4. Uh-oh, he doesn't know 8 times 8. Who knows it, Luke?
64.
64 plus 4 class would be
68.
carry a 6. Keep it going, Colin.
8 times 5 is 40.
Plus 6 is
51.
40 plus 6 would be 46, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, find your decimal. Darken it. Go to the right, to the right. Now what do I do in my answer? To the left, to the left. Now, get your pencil and how much money does she have now? Is this the final answer?
No.
Why do you say that?
Because we did the Bible.
Is that the final answer?
No.
Why?
Because you have to subtract.
Yeah, you don't subtract anything. Is this the final answer?
No.
Why?
Because you have to take away.
Yeah, you don't subtract anything. Is this the final answer? No, why?
Because you have to add 20.
You're right. She already had 20 bucks in her purse.
Dang it.
It never said 20 bucks went away. It said she had it in her purse. Now look what I did. I did line my decimals up. And I do bring my decimal straight down now. So when you add that up, write your answer right here. That's how much money she has now. I'm a little concerned why y'all would subtract. It doesn't say she spent any money. It doesn't say she went to Sonic like Miss Coppell. It just says she has it.
Just before you came in, I was scanning through this so I could figure out how
You were? Okay, I'm not going to do 27 and 28 with you, and y'all have to do the rest of the front. So you have the front, you have 27, 28, and by the way, don't forget, on Tuesday, I assigned you a Practice Buddy 5-1, and I told you it was due on Friday. So you have today's stuff and Practice Buddies to finish, okay? Got it? Say got it. Go.